when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home.
I'm dranked up and I'm banked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it. I'm dranked up and I'm banked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it, you elevate it.
I came over, I ain't sober, I'm still drunk, that's hangover. Might run it back when this page over. You the best thing I done slaved over. Gon' arch your back and been way over. It's overdue for that understressing. Over him, now you underdressing. Call me up and I come finessing. Like, ooh, we shot it, what it do, what it don't. Baby, you a queen, you can move how you want. You was rocking with me when I couldn't stay afloat. They ain't never saying nothing wavy to a boat. Like, eyes up, look at me, now I'm the captain. Brought the camera, time for action. Split the legs just like a fraction. Tuck the napkin, time for snacking. You a mother meal. Tell me that it's mine, baby, tell me that it's real. Hit it to the max, well, tell me how it feel. It's gonna be a minute, cause I'm in it for the thrill. Make her feel like heaven, she gon' put me in the wheel. And willingly, I wanna do anything she wanna do. I ain't even wanna boo, but this is what the karma do. It's hard to be apart from you, cause ooh, I
love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home.
I'm dranked up and I'm banked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it. I'm dranked up and I'm banked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it, you elevate it, you.
tongue-tied, twisted around your finger like a piece of string. I'm winded, chasing after your ghost is real exhausting. I'm in love, but I don't think it's what I thought it was supposed to be. Love story, no guts and no glory. How did I get so dizzy thinking of you? I don't usually get like this. It's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? Well, I don't usually get like this. 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 Reminded of how I met you, tried to catch you falling. Instead I fell off myself and I just can't stop falling. These wings are gonna flap for me if I keep waiting. Keep waiting, keep waiting, keep waiting, keep waiting. How did I get so dizzy thinking of you? I don't usually get like this. I don't get like it's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? I just wanna kiss you. Well, I don't usually get like this. Get like this. Get like this. No. Loves me not. This bouquet is all I got. I'm dreaming, or could it be a future for you and me? She loves me, I know it's true. Or maybe I'm the fool for you. I don't usually get like this. It's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? Yeah, I don't usually get like this. Get like this. Oh, get like this. No, get like this.
Feel like falling deeper. Cold nights 난 너무 싫어. 기다리기에는 너무 길어. 줬던 내 사랑이 식어. 기대만 하는 것도 난 힘들어. No, I can't, just can't. 가져 내 맘을, 놔줘 내 가슴을 다 바쳐 사랑하기엔 내 자신이 너무 걱정돼. 바보 같은 생각이야. 알아 멍청해. 상상만으로도 좋은 상상만으로도 힘든 이중적인 면을 가지고 있어. 사랑이라는 거. Oh yeah. Baby, can't you come with me? Can't you hold my hand and leave? 근데 있잖아, 너라면 다를까 생각이 들어. 가는 방향이 어딘지 서로 궁금해져 버려 애써 맘 졸여 하늘만 보면서 언제쯤 알게 될까 너도 나와 같은 생각을 하고 있을까 한참을 멍하니 보다 보니 살짝 어두워진 색깔 불그스름한 노을의 때깔 상상만으로도 좋은 상상만으로도 힘든 이중적인 면을
You broke my heart a million times. Can't count the times I made you cry. Oh, we're such a mess now, and we're burning out. I get so sad at the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. I can't bear the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. You're still perfect as the day goes by. Even the worst ones hate, they make me smile. I stop the world if it would give us time, yeah, to work things out, to work things out, to work things out, to work things out, yeah, yeah, to work things out, to work things out. Oh, yeah, to work things out, to work things out. Can we be honest? You're my comfort zone. Whatever I say, don't let me go. I know you're angry, babe, and I am cold. I get so sad at the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. I can't bear the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. You're still perfect as the day goes by. Even the worst ones hate, they make me smile. I stop the world if it would give us time, yeah, to work things out, to work things out. To work things out, to work things out, yeah, yeah, to work things out, to work things out. Oh, yeah, to work things out, to work things out.
What's up, y'all?
To work things out, to work things out, to work things out, to work things out,
Work things out,
to work
y'all.
things out,
Mic check 1, 2. Levels look
to work
good.
things out,
Everybody hit the
to work
thumbs
things
up.
out.
You already know. People shouldn't have to ask you to hit the thumbs up button when you come onto a YouTube show. You know that's important for us content creators here at YouTube because YouTube wants to know if this video is worth watching. Thank you, everybody, for pulling up to another chapter of Rich People Read, where we read a book a month to instruct you in the ways of the successful through the power of reading. So glad you guys are here. It's been a lot going on in my life, but still making time to do things that I promised that I'd do, even though I'd be late. Hold on a second. I gotta check something real quick, you guys. Monday. What week is that? It's gonna be week 2? Monday? Yep. So we're gonna read today all the way up until building momentum. We're gonna read all the way up until building momentum. Because today, hold on, I gotta check one other thing. Today is creating incentives. Okay, cool. Okay, go back. We're good to go. I'm glad you guys are here. We are reading a book called Getting More Done in Less Time, Productivity and Motivation. Far too many of you guys are just like me, who are not motivated to do the things that they are supposed to do, who are having trouble managing their time. We all get the same 24 hours a day. However, many of us are procrastinating, not doing the things that we're supposed to do. We're basically bullshitting all day long. And this book that we're reading is helping us put some of that stuff in order. I appreciate you guys for being here. This is a really easy read and it's very helpful for some of you guys. I hope, did you guys remember the last time we talked about this? Remember the 50-10-50 rule? And you needed to get a physical timer. Now, of course, our phones have timers, but we won't use that, right? Like the way our brain works, the way we treat our smartphone is like an extension of our arm. We're not gonna set this for 50 minutes. We need a physical timer. And I went and got this at Amazon. You guys watch me. I was gonna buy it, but I wanted to make sure that it worked like it did, like it's supposed to. So this right here is a full 1 hour. You hear it, I don't know if you hear it ticking. You wind it up and then you spin it back and you set it where you want. So then you wind it all the way up, you go to 50. And last chapter of this book, it told us about the rule of being more productive when doing your work, when doing your tasks. So say for instance, you're a graphic designer, or maybe you're doing expense reports, or maybe you're a coding, right? You set a 50-minute timer, mechanical, physical timer. It could be a digital one. This is a mechanical one. Anything other than your smartphone, right? And then you set it for 50 minutes and then you work. You go work, you work, you work, you work. And when the alarm goes off, like so, right? When the alarm goes off, you go, you take a break, you stop, hard cut. 10-minute break and you just go relax. You don't go eat, you don't get on the phone, you don't go to, YouTube, you don't go to Instagram, you just go relax your mind for 10 minutes after the 50-minute work. And then once, what you do is you'll set the alarm for 10 minutes and you just go relax. Let's see, if you go here, you set it for 10 minutes and you just kick back. And what you're doing is you're actually recharging your brain for efficiency. This is the first time I've ever heard of this process. I've never heard of it before. He says it absolutely is a game changer for those that want to get things done. And then once you relax for 10 minutes straight, the alarm goes off, right? And once the alarm goes off, you say, okay, cool, back to work, another 50 minutes. Then you set the alarm for another 50 minutes. And then once you work for another 50 minutes, you take a 30 to 45 minute lunch or break. That's called the 50-10-50 work rule. The 50-10-50 rule. And the reason why that works is because for those that work straight through, I guess it's been scientifically proven that those who work straight through eventually burn out their brains. Typically around maybe the 60-minute mark, roughly around because there's another rule, he said, there's an alternative, one called the 90-45 rule or something like that. But he said that one hasn't proven to be as effective as the 50-10-50. Because typically once people are working for an hour and a half, their brain starts to get frazzled. But we can concentrate on a particular task for 50 minutes, no problem. So you do 50 minutes straight, 10-minute relaxation, meditation rest, and then back at it 50 minutes. And what has been said is that you can get more done in 2 hours than you would normally get done all day long. You would get done more in 2 hours than you would get done all day long. Look at what my man Alvin said. He's tried it. The 50-10-50 works for him. This is why I bought this time. I bought two, by the way. I bought one for here and now I bought one for my house, right? Then I started looking at other timers. I almost bought me like this digital timer that spins and shit, but I was like, all right, fuck it. I just got the Apple one. This is cool. I'm like I like how shit looks aesthetically. It's cool. So I got me a timer. So when I'm coding, or when I'm doing graphic design, or when I'm video editing, or when I'm film producing, or whenever because I'm in a computer. I'm a computer geek. Whenever I'm in a computer doing a plethora of different things that I do, I'm gonna set this timer for 50 minutes. So I won't go, because I'll go for 4 hours, you guys. Next thing I know, I'll wake up and won't eat. I'm gonna go for 50 minutes, and then I'm gonna do my 10-minute break, and then I'm gonna come back 50 minutes. This is the things that we learned in this book. We learned it in the very last chapter that I just read. So now we're gonna move on to the next chapter. I wanna say what up, out my man Alvin O. I'm saying hey to Sherwin. Sensei Bags is in the house. What up, bro? Practical Absolutes, it's all a mindset. Miss Drea is here. Hayakai is here. My girl, Lady Navoa, is here. I appreciate you guys pulling up, man. Let's go ahead and move over to our read screen, because we got some stuff to do. Am I on the right screen? I'm not on the right video setting. Hold on, you guys. We need to be on Rich People Read. There we go. Let's swing over to our read screen. All right. Let's get ready to go, you guys. I appreciate you guys being here. It's important that everybody, one, go get the physical copy of this book. Click the link in the chat. Click the link in the description of this video, and it'll take you straight to get a copy of this book. And then also, I want everybody to type the word salute in the chat. Type the word salute in the chat so you can enter yourself into the giveaway. At the end of this broadcast, I'm gonna give away another gift card. I do it every single show, right? All right, guys, here we go. Let's continue with chapter 3 of Get More Done in Less Time, Productivity and Motivation. Turn your volumes up. Put your earbuds in. Put your headphones on. Pipe me into the audio system of your car if you're driving, so you can multitask. And instead of listening to some silly music, edify your mind with some information that I got to help you become a better person. Creating incentives. Getting more done in less time, productivity and motivation. Simply wanting to achieve something is often not enough to get you to work towards it. What up, Michael Brown? Salute, bro. Old habits and routines can prevent you from making any progress at all. You need something outside of yourself that really forces you to do what you need to do. You need something outside of yourself to force you to do what you need to do. Trying to do it on your own, that shit don't work. Come on, we all know that. Creating incentives for yourself is a great way to spark the flame of motivation inside you. Hey, LaRonda. Oh, sidebar, before we get too far, you guys notice the new monitor? Oh, you can't see it. You can't see it on the, did you see it on the last screen? Did you see it when, look. What's going on? Why my system now? Let me see. I know this stream deck has been tripping. Look, the laptop is gone. The laptop is sitting over here mounted, and I got this monitor. This is so much better. I forgot. What was I talking about when I explained it to you guys while I was getting, oh, the processor. I switched from my MacBook Pro 16-inch to my MacBook Pro 13-inch with an M1 processor, which allows me to do 10 guests on my software. At my other studio, it's lighter, but the problem is it doesn't have enough screen space to do the show here at this studio. So I got this 29-inch ultra wide monitor. Picked it up on Amazon, had them ship it over to me. This is beautiful, you guys. I wish you guys could see the difference between, even when I had my 16-inch mounted up on look at any of my other videos, you'll see this little silver mount in my 16 with the leather computer case. That's gone now. Now we got this 29-inch ultra wide monitor. This is way better. This is way better. Oh man, I'm so excited about that. Everybody throw your ones up.
Being number one isn't easy.
Throw your ones up to my girl, Gail. Hey, Gail, how you doing, love? I'm glad she's here. She says, salute Shannon in the chat. She blessed the channel. Gail already knows that she did not donate to this channel. She blessed this channel. Thank you so much, Gail. Soldiers, please.
Being number one isn't easy.
Let's recognize Gail for her above and beyond contributions to this show. Thank you so much, love. I appreciate you, Gail. I appreciate you. So, yeah, I just want to show you guys a new monitor. This is a better setup. It got the little red stuff. You know, I'm a noob, so that works out too. Anyways, let's go back. All right, guys. Creating incentives, right? You need to create incentives for yourself outside of yourself, because trying to do it yourself ain't gonna work. There are two extremely effective ways to use incentives to drive you toward your goal, right? Some of you guys have goals, sidebar. Some of you guys have goals this week, things that you want to do this week, right? Some of you have created a to-do list and you are trying your best to knock it out this week. Thing is, it's been on your to-do list for months. It's been on your to-do list for months. It's been on there all summer long. There's shit that's on your to-do list that's been there all summer long. Don't lie. You know what I'm talking about. And you know you can do it in a few hours, but you just don't have the incentives to motivate you to do it. There are two extremely effective ways to use incentives to drive you towards your goal. Reward systems and fear systems. Reward systems and fear systems. Pleasure and fear are the greatest motivators. Fear pushes you forward. Pleasure pulls you. Fear pushes you. Pleasure pulls you. Both are effective. Using one or the other will help you reach your goals faster. But using a combination of both is recommended. In this chapter, I will go over a few of the different strategies for creating incentives that force you to succeed. They're going to force you guys to do the things that you need to do this week that you've been meaning to do all summer long. Let's talk about the reward systems. Everyone loves to be rewarded for the good things they do. Getting praise for your hard work and good deeds is one of the main factors that keeps us striving to do better. It feels amazing to be rewarded and praised by others, but it doesn't always happen, and much hard work often goes unnoticed. However, it doesn't go unnoticed by you. Other people may not see the shit you do, but you know what you do. So you should feel free to reward yourself for getting things done. But before you go throwing parties for yourself, you should be aware of a couple of things, right? Reward systems only work to motivate you if the reward is earned and you genuinely feel that you deserve it. This means that the reward must match the deed. Throwing a week-long party for yourself because you remember to take out the trash would be pretty counterproductive, right? I recommend that you take half an hour or so to sit down and plan out a list of personal rewards that correspond with tasks that you want to complete. You know what? That's like that burger. Like some of y'all know that you have no business having cheat days. You get cakes and pies, you get burgers. But imagine if you only fed yourself a burger after you decided to do a task that you've been meaning to do, as opposed to just giving it to yourself anyway. You know you're not supposed to be eating In-N-Out burgers. You know you're not supposed to be eating fucking goddamn prime rib steaks. You know you're not supposed to be eating mac and cheese. You know you're not supposed to be eating peach cobbler. But imagine if you said, if I do this task, I will deserve to have a bowl of yummy ass peach cobbler. Other than that, you can't get it. Just putting that out there. Just putting it out there. For example, you might reward yourself with some ice cream for passing your college midterm, or a week-long vacation for publishing the book you've been working on for months. Reward yourself for the small and the big victories, but just make sure you feel the reward is well-deserved. Hey, Lakeisha. Good morning, Lakeisha love.
Hooah!
Having a reward system set up for yourself will make you actually want to be more productive because you know that you will be rewarded for it. It's a great way to motivate yourself to do unpleasant tasks. The pleasure of the reward makes the pain of the task worth it. Now, there's one more thing you need to know if you want to make reward systems work for you. The reward can only be received when the task is completed. You can't get it no earlier than that. What does that say? I got a new TV monitor too, by the way, y'all. It's getting ready. I think I got to set the settings to not turn off. I got the eco mode on. I'll do that later. The reward can only be received when the task is completed. It cannot be rewarded to you for any other reason, or else it will lose all its power to motivate you. Meaning, you can't get the peach cobbler if you don't finish the work. Now, I know that you can just go get it. You could be like, fuck it. But then that would be the weak part of you. That would be the weakling in you, right? That would be the weakling in you. But imagine if you held yourself accountable, right? Everybody's always talking about accountability. That's a new hot word for the last 2-3 years. Accountability. Hold yourself accountable. Women aren't accountable. Men aren't accountable. Nobody's accountable. Hold yourself accountable to yourself. Imagine if you said, I cannot get the burger unless I finish the task. Even though you can get it, you hold yourself accountable to make sure you finish the work before you got it. This means that if you reward yourself with ice cream every time you pass a college exam, you could only eat ice cream on the days that you pass an exam. If you think you can resist the urge to eat ice cream until the day you pass an exam, then that might be a great reward system for you. If you know that you are going to eat ice cream regardless of whether or not you pass the exam, if you're going to get the peach cobbler, you're going to eat the burger any goddamn way, right? Then ice cream won't be effective in motivating you. The reward must be something that is only received upon completion of a specific task. Keep that in mind when you are writing your list of corresponding tasks and rewards. Humans are naturally programmed to pursue pleasure. That is why reward systems work so well. However, there is something that is even more motivating than pleasure. Lakeisha, there's something that's more motivating than pleasure, and that's fear. Fear systems, you guys. Did you know that human beings are twice likely to move away from what they fear as they are to move towards what they desire? You're twice as likely to run from shit that you don't like than you are to run to shit that you do. If pleasure was more of a motivator than fear, we would see far more people living their wildest dreams and manifesting everything they desire, wouldn't we? Pleasure is simply not enough when in the presence of a counterforce that we call fear. Fear is often the sole and only reason people don't achieve what they're capable of. When the fear of something outweighs the pleasure of it, no progress is made to reach it. But as you will see in this section, fear can be used to your advantage rather than your detriment. All you need to do is find something that scares you more than the thing you need to actually do, and ensure that it becomes a looming threat. To use fear as a motivator, it will help to have an accountability partner. You need somebody like Shannon. You need a Shannon in your life. You need not that lazy ass cousin, sidebar. Not that lazy ass brother or sister, boyfriend or girlfriend, husband or wife, mama or daddy, uncle or uncle. Not them lazy motherfuckers. We ain't talking about them. We talking about an accountability partner that's going to hold you to the fire and is not a yes man. You don't want a yes man. You want somebody who's going to say, hey, what's going on? Right? You need an accountability partner will help you. This person should be someone that you trust. They will ensure that you stick to your word and follow through with what you said that you're going to do. Once you have someone in mind for the job, you'll need to come up with some things that scare you enough to avoid them at all costs. That's what happens with me. You'll use these fears to force you in the opposite direction towards your goal. See, people don't want Shannon, like, sidebar, people really don't want me because I really do I'll call a motherfucker and be like, yo, man, what's going on? You said you was, I'm on people's ass so much, they get mad at me. They're like, God damn, man. But then most people are mediocre. Most people are basic and average and shit, right? So, a guy like me is not somebody that they want around, because a guy like me is going to make them do the shit that they claim that they want to do. And I'm going to hold them to do it. and they don't want to do it, and they get sick and tired of hearing from me. One thing that most people fear is losing large amounts of money. People will do almost anything at all, even things they are deathly afraid of, simply to avoid losing their hard-earned money. You can use the fear of losing money to motivate yourself to achieve almost any goal, and this is how you do it. Go to your accountability partner. Go to your version of Shannon that's in your life, right? Go to your Shannon and tell them your goal and the amount of time you are allowing yourself to complete it. And then write them a blank check for $1,000. Oh. Or an amount that you would be extremely scared to lose. Tell the person that if you do not have your goal completed by the specific time, they should go to the bank immediately, cash the check, and spend the money on themselves. Make sure the person knows that under no circumstances should they give the money back to you unless the goal is achieved in the allotted time. That is dope. You know what? Here's another thing. So Friday, my mom wanted to, my son, we pay for a tutor for my son-in-law, and my mom wanted to do the Zoom call with the tutor on Friday. So she was like, well, you're going to come get the boys from me. I'll pick them up from school, and then you're going to come get them Friday night. I said, no, Mom, I'm not coming Friday night. That's too much. I work, blah, blah, blah. I don't want to come over to the house Friday night, out to the valley, and then pick up the boys. They're going to be sleepy, blah, blah, blah. I'll just come get them in the morning. She started laughing because she know I'll be late on Saturday mornings. She'd be like, no, because you're going to try to pull up at 1 o'clock. You're going to try to come around at noon, and my whole day is shot, blah, blah, blah. I said, Mom, you be wanting me to stay when I come over there anyway. She said, no, I don't. I said, okay. She said, I need you here at 6. I said, Mom, that's too early. I'm not getting to the house at 6. I said, Mom, I'll be there at 9. She said, 9 o'clock? I said, yes, but here's the deal, Mom. If I don't show up at 9 o'clock, I will give you $500. This is what I told my mother Friday. I didn't read this chapter, by the way. I didn't read this chapter, you guys. I didn't know that this was going to be in here. I had no idea. In fact, I forgot what we were going to be talking about. So, but I'm just giving you a story, what happened on Friday. So I told my mother this past Friday that if I don't show up to the house at 9 o'clock, I'm going to give you I'm going to Zelle you $500. She laughed and I laughed. I kind of wanted to give my mom some money anyway, but the point is, I pulled up to that motherfucking house at 9 o'clock. I was there on time Saturday because I knew that because my mother was going to be like, run me that money. She's going to, she don't need it, but she's going to be like, run me that, just for the principle. My mom's going to be like, run me that money. Run me that 500. So I was there, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed on the freeway, heading out to my mom's house this past Saturday to pick up my boys because I knew that if I didn't get there by 9 o'clock, I was going to have to run her 500. When I got there, they was in the damn swimming pool. Early morning, it was hot in the valley in LA. It was hot, but they was in the swimming pool, swimming. Boys was doing backflips and shit in the jacuzzi. I didn't need to be there at 9. I know, that's what I told her, but it didn't matter. The point is, I knew she would have been out at the pool saying, run me my 500. Because you ain't here. And then when I got there, it took me 3 hours to leave anyway. That's why I know how my mother's going to be, but it's not the point. The point is, she was my accountability partner, and I used money as my motivator. Now, how's that for some motivation, you guys? Do this for all the important tasks or projects that you need to complete, and you will never miss a deadline or fail to reach a goal again. Fear is the best motivator. Use it. So imagine you guys writing a check. Go get your check book, write $1,000 check. Listen, even if you don't have $1,000 in the bank, if you write $1,000 check and you give it to somebody and that check bounces, look what it's going to do to your bank account. It's going to make your bank account, you at least going to get a fucking bad check on your shit. You're going to get $35 insufficient funds fee. So why don't you write your friend, your accountability partner, a $1,000 check and say, if you do not realize if I do not do what I said I'm going to do, that money is yours no matter what. I cannot call you and say, please give me some more time. I cannot call you and say, I have excuses on excuses on excuses. I can only call and say, I hope you enjoy your $1,000 because I didn't do what I'm going to do. Or I'm going to call you and say, you could rip that check up because the task is done. Imagine that, you guys. Think about what you need to do. That's super important. I bet you get that shit done if you knew $1,000 was coming out your bank account if you didn't. You don't have to use the money, although it is probably the most effective tool for creating motivation from fear. Another great motivator is the fear of embarrassing yourself in public. For example, you could tell your accountability partner that if you do not complete a task within a certain amount of time, then you will go to the shopping mall and sing for 1 minute as loud as you can in a huge crowd of people. Whatever it is, make sure that it's something that scares the crap out of you. Also, make sure your accountability partner is someone who will hold you to your word. That way, you know that the only two options for you are to 1, achieve your goal, or 2, completely make a fool of yourself or lose a lot of money. Now, listen, I had a homegirl. We were supposed to have been doing some business, and she had some tasks that she was supposed to do. And we were not intimate. We were platonic friends, right? We were just business partners. We were going to be business partners. And we were supposed to make some money together. And some things that I needed to do, and I did them. And there were some things that she needed to do, and she did them. And she said, Shan, if I don't do them, I'm going to suck your dick. And I was like, oh, really? She was like, I'm gonna give you head if I don't get it done. Because I already knew that she wouldn't do it. I already knew that she wouldn't do the task that she needed to do. When the time came for the deadline, she didn't do the work. She didn't do the work, but she also didn't, give me a blowjob. She just, and as a result, the business never took off. The business never took off. So she already knew that she wasn't going to do the work, and she already knew that she wasn't going to do what she was supposed to do. As a result, we never did the business. And that gave me a lot of insight on how people think. So sometimes you have to be able to, this is cool, but they're talking about if you're going to go to the mall and sing the loudest and all that kind of stuff. But if somebody says, no, I'm not doing that, then what's the repercussion? See, you can't stop that check. That's why I like the money one. See, she said, I'm gonna give you a blowjob if I don't do my part of this business that this venture that we're supposed to be starting. And then she didn't do her part, and I didn't get my blowjob. So we didn't do no business. But I can't force her to do either one. I can't make her do the work, and I can't make her suck my dick. So what do you do? Right? How do you figure it out? What do you do? But if she would have wrote me a check, for $500, and I'd have said, if you don't get it done by this time, I'm cashing this check. What do you do at that point? Now I get it. She could put a stop payment on the check, blah, blah, blah. I think don't that even cost money to do a stop payment? No matter what, it needs to cost somebody something, or do what you're supposed to do. If you don't have anyone in your life, you guys, to truly hold you accountable, and I know a lot of you guys really don't. Because if you had people in your life to hold you accountable, you probably wouldn't be here listening to me on YouTube. You'd be doing shit with them. But you're the only person that you know that wants to get it like you get it. You're the only person you know. Like, you got a family full of motherfuckers. You got a family full of cousins and uncles and aunts. You guys know all the latest movies. Everybody watches Netflix. Everybody does this all aloof shit that doesn't make no money. And you're the only one that wants to do stuff, and nobody around you wants to get anything done. None of your cousins, none of your friends, none of your sisters, your siblings. They don't want to do shit. You're the only one. And that's why you find yourself over here in these YouTube spaces, because you see people that got the same kind of mindset as you, that kind of want to get it the way you want, that they want to get it the way you want to get it. And there's nobody in your life that you can call on. I know how you guys feel. I know how you feel. If you don't have anyone in your life to truly hold you accountable, then I recommend you find an online self-help group or one in your community that contains like-minded, driven individuals. That's from our first book, Think and Grow Rich, the mastermind group. There's groups online that you can create, but you know what? You're really at one now. But you got to join our member, the SR Army. Become a member of the SR Army. I'll put you in the back chat, right? If you are a full-time soldier or higher, you're part of the back chat. If you are a special forces soldier, I become your accountability partner. We talk. I only have a few, but my special forces soldiers, because on my YouTube channel, there's a membership. So there's a membership option, and I have people in there at various levels, and at the highest level, the special forces soldiers, we talk every month. I speak to them every month. So I am the accountability partner, and more, not so much with tasks, but more relationships, but I'll be whatever. All of my special forces soldiers speak with me on a monthly basis. We talk, we wrap it up. We chat, and or FaceTime. Sometimes I'll FaceTime them because they want to show me shit. They want to show me the progress on something that they're doing, or show me something that they're some kind of worksheet that they're trying to work out with their spouse. But I can be your accountability partner. All you got to do is join the SR Army as a special forces soldier. You'll see this. You see all the perks, and in there, one of them is the phone call where we talk. If you don't have somebody in your life, you guys, I'll be that person. And if you don't want to get me to be the person, then join as a full-time soldier and use our PLDC, which stands for Primary Leadership and Development course. That's our primary leadership and development chat that we have of other special forces soldiers. Other SR Army soldiers, members of my channel, who will hold you accountable. These people are not difficult to find. There are many Facebook groups full of motivated individuals who will be incredibly happy to find an accountability partner. Meetup.com could also be a great resource for finding like-minded people in your own community. Use the incredible motivating power of fear to your advantage, you guys. It will force you to achieve things that you would never achieve otherwise. For even greater results, use the power of fear and pleasure combined. Punish yourself in a healthy way when you fail to achieve your goals, and reward yourself when you achieve your goals on time. If you use fear and reward systems consistently for all of your goals, you will find yourself receiving far more rewards than punishments. Try it. You will be amazed at how much you can accomplish in such a short amount of time using these simple strategies. All right. Publicizing your intentions. Publicizing, making it public, your intentions. Another simple yet powerful way to motivate yourself, because remember, you need to motivate yourself on something outside, external, outside of yourself, is to publicize your intentions. In other words, tell as many people as possible about what you plan to do. Now, I'm not talking about your dreams and aspirations. I ain't saying, move in silence and let your work show. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about, I need to mow the fucking lawn. And I want everybody to see my ratty ass, nasty ass lawn. Everybody, look at my car. You want to go on your story and say, everybody, go on your Instagram story and video the inside of your nasty car, all the French fries, all the dirt, all the change on the floor mats, the dusty ass dashboard. Show them that nasty ass car, right? Go to the bathroom and show them the broken sink. Put that on your story. You guys are always talking about, you always want to show how fly you are and how much fun you're having at that party. Show them that broke sink that's leaking and shit. Put that on your story and tell everybody, I need you guys to help me fix my sink, clean my car, do whatever you need to clean out my closet. Look at my closet, you guys. This is a fucking mess. Put that on your story, okay? Tell your friends and family, post a status about it on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever, and announce it to the world in any way possible. By announcing your goal to the world, you are holding yourself accountable, you guys. If you fail to achieve your goal, everyone will know. And you will be far more likely to achieve it out of fear of being seen as a fucking loser, as a failure, or letting people down. Because that's what you'll be looked at. Gail is over there laughing. Gail laughing, but Gail no. Lakeisha said her car is clean. I don't believe you, Lakeisha. Send me a DM, Lakeisha. Let me see the inside of your car. Let me see the inside of your car, Lakeisha. And no, you don't have time to clean it out. I want to see the floor. I want to see the floor. Just to prove it. Right? I don't believe that it's a great thing to care too much about the opinions of others. You know I don't, right? That's how us Stoics think. But the truth is that we all want to look good in the eyes of people we care about. And so telling the people close to us that what we plan on achieving is one of the best ways to ensure that we follow through with our plans. In this chapter, you learn how to use both pain and pleasure to motivate yourself. You now know multiple strategies for creating incentives that both push you and pull you towards your goals. Begin to use them immediately. I am confident, you guys, you will see great results. The following chapter will provide you with a few powerful concepts that will help you build momentum in your life and achieve more than you ever thought possible. By the time you are done, you will have all the knowledge you need to dramatically increase your productivity and begin creating your ideal life. Everything you desire is just around the corner. It's time to shine and to get what you deserve. Building momentum. I think that's Wednesday, and that's the end of the book. Let me check. Hold on. I think I looked that up early before we started, but let me just check again. Because this doesn't hurt to check again. Rich People Read. Second week of the month. Go here. Building momentum. Yep. We read this on Monday, so why is this not working? Hold on one second, you guys. See, when my shit don't work, it pisses me off. So I am at the 924 studio. I'm on Rich People Read. I'm on me. Oh, it's not assigned. Why is this button not assigned? What's going on, y'all? See, my system ain't working like it's supposed to, but I'm going to fix it right now. Boom. Boom. I'm going to keep this up so I can fix this. Glad you guys are here. Let's go ahead and do our giveaway. I appreciate you guys for all being here. Let's swing over here. And you know what? I'm going to let you see the giveaway. Now that I got this big ass monitor, things are so much easier. So let's go here. Who's involved? Everybody that types salute in the chat is Sherwin, Miss Drea, Alvin, Michael Brown, LaRonda, and Lakeisha. So I am going to close the entries and we're going to pick a winner. The winner is LaRonda Thomas. See, when I got a big monitor, I could show you guys shit that I couldn't do before. So that's why we switched up the game. It's working out for me. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Gail, for the super chat. Thank you. I appreciate you, love. I appreciate you guys being here. My name is Mr. Shannon. I hope you learned something today, man. You know, use your Instagram story as an accountability partner. Let people know the shit you intend to do and have them hold your feet to the fire. Find yourself a Shannon in your life like me. And if you don't have a Shannon, I'll be here. Just become a member of the SR Army and let's connect. I'll make sure that you're getting the things done that you need to get done. And we can talk every month. Thank you so much for being here. Please tune in next time to the next chapter of Rich People Read, which is Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. right here on my channel. Please like this video, share it to your Facebook, and thumbs up. Can I get 3 more thumbs up to take us to 20? I appreciate it. Remember, reading is the way to expand your mind and your bank account. Tune in next time to Rich People Read, and you, my friends, are dismissed.
Yeah. Escucha. En mí o en tu habitación, solo los 2 segundos que hay que detener. Porque si no siento tu voz o tu olor, te extraño y te quiero ver. Quiero ver. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Me haces falta, bebé. Dime qué tengo que hacer pa' tenerte de una vez, pa' no poderte perder. Dulce, eres mi bombón. Te quiero melocotón. Por ti corro un maratón. Solo de la dirección. Tú y yo, queriendo más amor. Pa' mí no es suficiente. Yo quiero tu calor. Tú y yo, con esa conexión. Somos lo que la gente no ha visto de los dos. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Mira, somos perfectos, es algo indiscutible. Mi estilo y tu estilo no están disponibles. Solo soy sensible cuando te tengo porque eres irresistible. Tus labios combinan con tus ojos, porque eres tan pretty que hasta yo desmiento. Chica, necesito mis anteojos. Quiero verte en noche hermosa de todos modos. Tú y yo, queriendo más amor. A mí no es suficiente. Yo quiero tu calor. Tú y yo, con esa conexión. Somos lo que la gente no ha visto de los dos. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas.